Hey, this is Ken for the Information Nation, and I'm bringing you more stuff. Yep, more stuff. Hey, we got an 80-year-old Army vet and cancer survivor who was mercilessly beaten by police who feared for their lives. Oh my God, he's 80 years old. He's going to kill us all. What a load of BS. You know, we hear about these police beatings all the time, and apparently nobody is safe. Well, this story comes to you from Lone Jack, Missouri. 80-year-old cancer survivor and Army veteran says he fears for his life after being beaten bloody and left with broken bones by police. You know, I was reading the story, and here's a picture of the man, what they did to him. That's just his face. He also ended up with broken ribs. They yanked him off his tractor. The police were called after he tried to get some people who were utility workers off of his property. And, you know, I have a hard time understanding what the problem is with police. Police are not normally, I mean, what were they, two 100-year-old policemen? Barney Fife, you know, walking around with a walker or something? Come on, guys, let's get real here. This is an 80-year-old Army veteran, and you do this to him? It's unbelievable as you scroll down in the story. You know, his wife right now is scared of the police. She says if somebody broke into their house, she'd call the highway patrol or somebody like that. Or maybe call your next door neighbors. Or better yet, get yourself a couple of guns. But Bill's grandson Tim stated that he doubts the police accounts of his grandpa resisting police, saying his grandfather is nearly deaf and can barely make it up the stairs without assistance. They maced him, then drug him off the tractor, Tim said. And, oh, look at this. They have a video here, so we'll play the video and let you make up your own mind.
I'm afraid for us to even drive out of our driveway or to get on the street. I don't know what they will do.
New tonight, a Lone Jack grandfather says he fears for his life after a run-in with police. KCTV5's Betsy Webster talked with the man's wife and has the story from Lone Jack tonight.
Bill Swan's family says he came out here on his tractor because he was taking issue with the utility crew that was down here trying to dig on his property. Well, they say before long the Lone Jack police were out here as well, and Swan was left bloodied and more from being yanked off of the tractor.
I'm afraid for us to even drive out of our driveway or to get on the street. I don't know what they will do.
Libby Swan hasn't asked her husband all of what happened because she doesn't want to put him through the ordeal right now.
It's very unnerving that something happened to him.
But she can only guess that the 80-year-old ended up like this, face bloodied, hip bruised, and 2 ribs broken, because his hearing is really bad.
Sometimes I have to get right in his face and talk to him.
Swan's grandson says the arresting officers told him they yanked Swan off his tractor because he refused to get off when they ordered him to, then tried to run over the officers. He says Swan was booked for disorderly conduct, resisting arrest, and assault on an officer.
I always feel like police are there to protect you and take care of you.
Libby Swan has a hard time believing that her husband provoked such a violent response and says the whole thing has impacted how she feels about the role of police in her little town.
If I was here and someone was trying to get into my house, I don't think I would call them. I think I would try to call the highway patrol or someone like that.
Now, I did try to get the police side of this story. I left a voicemail on the general mailbox. I called dispatch and asked them to have an officer contact me. I even emailed the police chief, and 6 hours later, I have not yet heard back. In Lone Jack, Missouri, I'm Betsy Webster, KCTV5 News Local, Kansas City.
You know, the big bad police officers beating up an 80-year-old man. I guess they have nothing better to do in Lone Jack, Missouri. But what can I tell you? This is happening all over the nation, and stuff like this has got to get out there. So, hey, this is Ken for the Information Nation, bringing you more stuff. I want to thank you for being here. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you would, because we need all the help we can get. We'll talk to you next time when we bring you more stuff.